Hi, and welcome to City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. On behalf of everyone at City Hall, we wish you a very Merry Christmas. Troy Florance leaves the City Council after nearly a decade of serving. Here are his final comments as well as those of his colleagues. And we also take a look back at our annual Winter Wonderland and the great comments from one of our Mayor's Youth Council leadership mentors. Please enjoy these stories next in City Happenings for the week of December 17th.
Thanks, Mayor Black. Troy Florance leaves the City Council after nearly a full decade of service. He talks about working with people who have different philosophies.
The best example I can give is Tom Mumgard, who sits right to my left on all of the meetings. Well, Tom is also to the left of me on practically every issue. And so we'll come in and he'll come in and he'll say, so Troy, what is your position on X, whatever it is? And I can almost guarantee you we were on opposite ends of the spectrum probably 80% of the time.
And this is where working together comes in.
The important part is we always managed to find that place where we agreed. And so it's not about the disagreement, it's about where do we agree, where's the compromise that gets us to move forward on the issue we're talking about.
It's all about getting things right for the city.
Even though we started on opposite ends, we always found a middle ground. And I think that's the best example. I think you'd find that with most of the council. You can disagree without being disagreeable, and I'm a believer in that. Things don't have to be controversial. There doesn't have to be a lot of conflict, and I think this group has done a great job, as well as working with the city administration and all of the department heads.
Looking forward, Florance takes a look back.
Since I came on board, we have added police and we've added fire. We added a city engineer and city attorney. We have Veterans Park. We have First Street Plaza. We have the community center. We have Facebook. We have the Omaha National Cemetery. We have Schramm Road, which we talked about earlier. But as important as those things are, the city has positioned itself by creating policies that will allow this city government to move forward financially on financially sound footing and do whatever it is they want to do. So when you think about a small community, 20,000, for instance, and you think about that and what it has accomplished in those 10 years that I've been on, it's pretty phenomenal. And when you say Papillion's a special place, it kind of is.
With those achievements, you can't rest.
The council will be good stewards of that, and the city will move forward in a positive way. It's not all about growth, but it's about the right sort of growth. And I think the tone for that growth has been set, and I am optimistic that when I get up in the morning and I see how it moves, it's going to continue to be a special place.
While his time on the city council is done, he has plenty to keep him busy.
I have a busy travel schedule, so I will spend more time working for the company I work for, Maids International, and I will continue to do that, and then I will look for other ways to give back to the community. I don't know what that looks like, to tell you the truth.
He is passionate about helping young people.
I would like to be involved in youth projects that help them find their way forward. So I'm a licensed business coach. And so as kids begin to make decisions on colleges or careers, or, after college, after high school, I'd like to work with them and help them. I've had great success in that, and I think I could give back in a meaningful way.
At the first council meeting in December, the mayor, city administrator, and council members give their thoughts.
Most recently, Troy was instrumental in defining the financing and operations pro forma for Papillion Landy Community Center and Fieldhouse, another example of fiscal leadership. Troy has always been a strong steward of taxpayer dollars. He always required that city staff provide adequate information to support any and all of council actions. Bottom line, and quite frankly, Councilmember Troy Florance has made me a better administrator. Thank you for all your contributions.
He did one thing that I think is really difficult, and most people don't realize how difficult this is. He did a good job of representing not just his ward, but the community. Sometimes that's one of the most difficult things we have to do. We have to use our judgment to do what's best for those we represent, but there also is a bigger picture of the community as a whole, and sometimes those two things are in conflict.
He related with what this community's about. It wasn't just the community by Troy, but it was the community as he saw it with input from others. And I think the gathering of input from others is really a gift that Troy brought to us also.
There were times when I sat and talked with Troy, I actually stopped and thought, oh, what he had to say made sense. I'll have to think about that. I echo everything that everybody else had said about the assistance he gave in many different ways. And I can tell you that sitting next to him for 15 minutes, as some of our meetings were, or hours, as some of our meetings were, was a distinct pleasure.
He was big on data. He challenged the staff and the administration. What's the data behind the decision? Don't make a subjective decision. And I think because of that, we actually have become more disciplined in the decision making in the administration.
It was great working with him. It was great that he would give me rides home when I needed it. And I am sure he will continue to do other amazing things as he continues on.
But the most important thing to me that I hope people will remember, at least for his service on the council, is a very rare quality as well, is when it came right down to it, Troy's just a good man.
He was a good person, very friendly, and everything else you've said is absolutely accurate. And I wish him the best, and hope we can all walk out of here with people saying, well, he was a good person, because that counts more than anything else that we do here. So thank you, Troy.
Over the years, the annual Winter Wonderland has become a major and well-attended event.
This is probably the second largest crowd that comes to downtown Papillion, second only to Papillion Days in the summer. I've seen this thing over the last 18 years grow from a couple of hundred people to thousands of people come out to this. It's a big event for the city.
Winter Wonderland is also a place where the Mayor's Youth Leadership Council can get out their message.
This Youth Council gets the opportunity to showcase that they're here to help the community. And this is one of the biggest events we have to do that. The first year we had the Youth Council here, we had 3 Youth Council members here working. Today we have about 16, and that's just how big this thing has gotten. But they get the opportunity to meet people, people get to ask questions about who they are and what they do, and they get to showcase who they are and what they do for this community.
You know, you just look at the families and the kids, and every age is out here, and just wandering, people are smiling, and I think it's really become a tradition for people after Thanksgiving, kicking off the Christmas season. You got to come downtown Papillion, and man, look at the lights when they come on tonight. You got to come down and visit.
Holding Winter Wonderland on Thanksgiving weekend has really worked.
It really has become the tradition of Thanksgiving is over, kick off the holiday season. What better way to do it than what this tradition has become right downtown? It's about family, it's about friends, it's about neighbors getting together. Everybody's happy. It's wonderful.
In a couple of weeks, it will be 2019. As we wrap up the second decade of the 21st century, Papillion continues moving forward. We appreciate everyone's support and encouragement. We strive to continue to make Papillion one of the best places to live in America. We thank you for making that possible. There are lots of ways to stay up to date with what's happening in Papillion. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter and Instagram, or watch our YouTube channel. Information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Before we go, once again, we at the City wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching.